Chief Meteorologist Brian Hale is standing by with a look at the tropics because it is a pretty unusual sight that we're seeing. Two storms, Brian.
Yes, it's crazy what we're going to see unfold across the next few days into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll take a look and see if there's any threat to the valley here. Tropical update, you betcha. We've got Laura, we've got Tropical Depression 14. We have another area of low pressure off Africa, and that's continuing to basically just sort of churn away out that way. So we'll worry about that one later. But Laura, that's going to continue to march along through Hispaniola and on toward Cuba. And of course, TD14, Tropical Depression 14, is getting ready to make its way toward the Yucatan and then into the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. That'll happen this weekend from tomorrow on through Sunday, and then into Sunday and Monday, heading on toward the Texas coast, more than likely. Now, this has gone back and forth because, frankly, until the storm or pre-storm gets over the Yucatan, it's anybody's game. The forecast models are having a very difficult time with this, and so it's kind of wagged back and forth, but the consistency has put it north of the valley to be certain, so that's at least one breath we can take. But if that changes, we'll let you know. It's set to become Marco if and when that happens. Again, we'll let you know. Low pressure here representing whether it's Marco tropical storm or whether it's Hurricane Marco moving on in toward the Texas coast. The heaviest rain will be on the north side. The dry conditions will be on the west side, and so if this track does as I think it probably will and go north toward Houston, that puts us on the hot, dry side of it all. Now, as far as Laura is concerned, well, that continues to move on in, and as I said, across Cuba. That's a tough slog for a storm with all those mountains. And then it comes on into the central Gulf of Mexico, maybe heading toward Louisiana. Oh boy, and that's on Wednesday afternoon. So you've got two storms, potentially two hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico at the same time. Watch the clock. Monday and into Tuesday afternoon, you've got first landfall, and then you've got the second landfall. That's just a big wow there. Not in recorded history. This will definitely be one for the history books if it plays out. Now tonight for the Rio Grande Valley, we expect 76 degrees, partly cloudy skies, southeast wind 5 to 10. Your tomorrow forecast, your weekend, just a slight chance, about a 20% chance for some sea breeze showers. High temperatures will be in the mid to upper 90s across the valley. Hot conditions will pretty much be the case throughout the weekend. Look at the clock up there. Sunday on through the afternoon, another southeast breeze and a few clouds here and there kind of day, and really looking at just plain old hot and humid day. I don't think the sea breeze is going to gain traction on Sunday. At least I don't think so. Overall for the weekend, though, the water ought to be good, but next week we're going to be looking at some serious rip conditions, and we'll have coastal flooding potential and all that with not just one but two storms. Don't forget the Gulf of Mexico is like a big bathtub, and when you start romping around on one end, the other end gets all splashy. So if we've got two storms out in the Gulf of Mexico, we could have some wicked surf out there, or at least some wicked currents, that's for sure. And again, your forecast is dependent on the forecast path of what we could be seeing here over the course of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with Marcus. So we'll see how that plays out, whether or not we end up with rain or it just dries up. That's a look at your forecast.